Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's explainer. Now, things are getting pretty serious today. I want you to think of me as your personal right-hand budget logistician. We are going to completely shift how you look at travel. Seriously, we're taking those grueling airport layovers, the ones where you're usually fighting for a single working outlet near a trash can while sitting on a rock-hard plastic chair, and we're treating them as highly organized, tactical operations. We're going to break down some of the most critical hub command centers in the country so you can navigate them with total authority. We're talking about maximizing your productivity, securing some deep, uninterrupted rest, and most importantly, fiercely protecting your travel budget. So let's get to work.
Here is our mission briefing for today. First, the Hub Logistics Briefing. 2. ATL, the Connecting Giant. 3. MIA, Strategic Comfort Operations. 4. IND, Boutique Terminal Efficiency. And finally 5, our Rapid Terminal Navigation Checklist. Section 1. The Hub Logistics Briefing. Tactical Approaches to Transit.
Now, as an experienced budget logistician, you really have to recognize that we're dealing with two distinctly different beasts when we travel. On one side, you've got your massive hubs. We're talking immense transit volumes and vast premium amenities. These sprawling environments absolutely require strategic, calculated navigation. I mean, if you just wander aimlessly without a plan, you are literally going to lose precious time and drain your wallet. But on the flip side, we have boutique airports. These offer a much more streamlined flow and really high operational efficiency. Here, your tactical focus actually needs to shift away from hunting down expensive lounges and pivot toward utilizing highly optimized, zero-cost public zones. Knowing exactly which type of command center you're stepping into dictates your entire deployment strategy and ultimately how much of your hard-earned money stays in your pocket.
Moving on to Section 2, ATL, the Connecting Giant, maximizing the world's busiest hub.
So, because Atlanta is literally the busiest terminal in the entire world, securing actual rest here requires precise execution. If you're a professional who desperately needs a quiet work zone on the go, or maybe a family that urgently needs a space for nap time, this is your blueprint. Here are the exact steps to secure a complimentary private space. Step 1. Navigate straight to terminals B, E, or F. Step 2. Present your priority pass or an eligible credit card right at the Minute Suites counter. And step 3, boom, you just secured exactly 1 hour of total, absolute silence at absolutely zero extra cost. You get a real sofa bed to stretch out on and dedicated Wi-Fi. It's a vital, enclosed space to recharge your batteries, far away from the chaotic main terminal.
But, hey, what if the Minute Suites are totally booked up? Or what if your logistics require a much longer recovery period? Well, then you need to target the Club at ATL in Terminal F. This is absolutely your top independent lounge option in the entire airport. Even if you don't hold a premium membership, you can still secure access by purchasing a day pass for around $50. Now, you might be wondering, why is this a massive tactical advantage for budget travelers? Because they feature highly coveted free showers. If you're coming right off of a grueling, long-haul international flight, strategically deploying $50 to wash off that heavy jet lag before a domestic connection is, well, it's absolute logistical gold. Now, what's really interesting here is this incredible tactical shortcut. Instead of fighting tooth and nail for a cramped seat in a generic, overcrowded lounge just to eat stale pretzels, use your priority pass for a food consumption credit at the Samuel Adams Brewhouse in Terminal B. You can actually leverage your card membership perk to score a real, high-quality restaurant meal rather than standard lounge entry. It is a brilliant way to optimize your terminal dining credits and keep your energy levels peaking during those painfully long transits.
Section 3. MIA, Strategic Comfort Operations. Deploying hacks in Miami.
Evaluating your options in Miami requires looking really closely at exactly what you hold in your wallet to build a comprehensive plan. Up at the top, if you find yourself in terminals E and J, the Turkish Airlines Lounge offers a fantastic hot Mediterranean buffet. It's fully accessible with a priority pass, and honestly, it's universally considered far superior to your standard domestic airline lounges. But let's look at the alternatives. If you're an eligible service member, a veteran, or a military family, there's a dedicated military lounge on Level 2 of Terminal E. This offers a highly private relaxation space at absolutely zero cost. For sure, it's an incredible, high-return amenity to deploy during a long layover. But what if you don't have premium lounge access? Or what if you aren't military, but you still desperately need some mental recovery? Well, check out this extremely valuable hack, the Terminal H Yoga Room. This is the ultimate zero-cost shortcut. For savvy budget travelers who prioritize absolute silence over standard lounge food, this is your primary target. Now, true, there isn't a hot buffet in there, but it is a completely free, dedicated escape from the overwhelming, exhausting noise of the terminal.
All right, Section 4.
Indy, boutique terminal efficiency, the streamlined operation.
We are moving away from the massive, sprawling international hubs over to Indianapolis. As a highly efficient boutique airport, IND requires us to completely pivot our logistical framework. IND doesn't have a massive, sprawling network of VIP options. Actually, the primary premium space is the Delta Sky Club over in Concourse A. And wow, it has remarkably strict entry requirements. You essentially need an Amex Platinum card, or you have to be flying on a Delta business class ticket just to breach those doors. So, as a smart budget logistician, if you don't happen to hold these specific credentials, what exactly is your next move?
Well, you adapt and you execute this local hack. Pivot strictly to zero-cost utility. Because Indianapolis is such a fast, hyper-efficient airport, you could actually bypass the frustrating lounge hunt entirely and still maintain absolute peak productivity. You just utilize the free built-in charging workstations conveniently located right at the departure gates. Or if you have some time to kill and really want to clear your head, head over to the beautiful outdoor gardens located just before security. It's a perfect example of how contrasting boutique airport amenities against massive global hubs fundamentally changes your tactics. You see, you don't always need an exclusive VIP club when the terminal itself is already optimized for your comfort.
Finally, Section 5, Rapid Terminal Navigation Checklist. Execute the strategy.
So the absolutely crucial point here is this. You must always have a structured plan before your boots even hit the terminal floor. Here is your actionable rapid deployment checklist. First, leverage those credit card perks for actual restaurant food credits rather than settling for generic lounges. Second, target those $50 independent day passes when you absolutely need critical shower access after a long haul. Third, deploy your military or veteran status to secure dedicated free lounges when you're eligible. Fourth, actively hunt down hidden, zero-cost quiet zones, like Miami's yoga room, for vital mental recovery. Fifth, when transiting boutique airports, just bypass the lounge stress entirely and pivot straight to the free gate workstations. And honestly, to execute all of this, your packing checklist needs to match your strategy. Always pack an empty water bottle, some noise-canceling headphones, and easily accessible travel layers. Keep these cost-saving maneuvers in your back pocket, and you're going to navigate any major terminal flawlessly. And that officially wraps up our first tactical mission briefing. So, the next time you step into an airport, I really want you to ask yourself, are you going to be a passive passenger just held hostage by overpriced terminal food and sheer exhaustion? Or are you going to step up and take command of your logistics? Review your notes, get your travel budget totally in order, and prepare yourself for our next explainer, where we are going to tackle your ultimate strategic airport test. See you then!